Green Lantern issue 10 heads to Earth 36, where Hank Hallmark is summoned by the custodians of the cosmos, who bring a grave warning. A crisis is breaking out on Terra Zero. At Earth 47, Magic Lantern is visited by the Galactic Guru, telling the Shield hero that there is something crazy going down. The Emerald Knight of Earth 32 meanwhile deals with a gang war before the Alfred construct he has alerts him to a message from the Guardians. On Earth Zero in the present, Hal, Abin Sur, and the other Lanterns are trapped by the Antimatter Lantern. Emerald Knight binds the Antimatter Lantern, teaming with Magic Lantern to keep the villain down. Hal meanwhile is helped by Flashlight, who won't leave his friends behind. Flashlight ignites his torch, teleporting them away from Samandra and the others, who aren't shocked Hal left, since he's always battling things in the sky and running off. Between the universes in Bleed Space, the Lanterns continue their battle with the Antimatter Lantern, but Hal is blasted by the villain, falling into the Bleed Space and causing the others to rush to his aid before he blacks out. Later, Hal awakens, telling Strong Woman all that he remembers. He learns that they are still in Universe Zero, and that Marta is still on Thon's honor team and Superwatch. Marta tells Hal of a mission the Watch was sent on to deal with the antimatter mining colony, and that they found a space-time hole, causing her to come in search for the nearest Green Lantern, which is when she found Hal. Hal wants to know about the antimatter man they fought, since it almost killed him, and Marta says that he was thrown into the dark multiverse by something that hurled superhumans aside like it was nothing. A voice rings out and Hal recognizes it as Ugo, the conscious planet and fellow Green Lantern. Marta says that the multiverse Lanterns can set up a base in orbit of Ugo. Hal wants to know why this is happening now, so going to meet with the other Lanterns, he learns of some profiteers who tore a hole in the antimatter border and something bad spilled through into their universe and spread like a sickness, which began causing Lanterns to disappear throughout the multiverse. Hal learns that the number of Lanterns they have might not be enough, as Abin Sur says that the Anti-Man they fought was evidence of the horrors that come from the antimatter universe, but there's also unseen forces at work here. Luckily, with the help of the Mind Writer device, Abin was kidnapped and forced to restrain the Anti-Man until Hal arrived on the planet Athmura, but since then, something worse has happened as an emergency signal has come from Earth 15, sent by the Star Sapphire of Earth 11. Hal knows this to be Carol, and now that she's involved, he wonders when they can get there, and also wonders how he keeps track of all the different Earths, but ends up telling the others to blame the Monitors for classifying his Earth as Earth 1. The team call up the Orrery of Worlds, saying that the worlds exist in the same place, just slightly on a different vibration than one another. Hal spots some marked worlds, and Abin says that those worlds have been made inaccessible. The John Stewart Lantern notes the cosmic support structures holding up the universe, and another antimatter event could bring it all down, causing the death of everything. The others have all heard rumors of the inaccessible Earths, as Abin reveals the Transmatter Cube, which will help them get to Earth 15. The Lanterns board the cube, as in Earth Zero, the Green Lantern Corps watch over the destroyed planet, telling Halkar to back off since he's getting in their way. Gamma Trail tries to tell the Lanterns that an illegal antimatter mining operation blew the planet up, and suddenly the Gamma Storm builds and a being of fire arrives, confronting the heroes. On Earth 15, Hal and the Lanterns arrive in a destroyed city. They follow the signal, and the female Green Lantern uses her magical powers to bring forth the dead Justice League of this world to learn what happened. The Undead League say they want to rest, but the Lantern asks if the Cosmic Grail holds the cure for the sick multiverse. The Undead League say that it is an illusion, as the Lanterns are attacked by a being who destroys the female Lantern's magic lantern, telling them to come close as he has a story to tell them. The Green Lantern issue 10 was as Grant Morrison as it gets in a single issue, as the Lanterns of the multiverse band together to stop the antimatter threat. I very much enjoyed seeing familiar Elseworlds Lanterns like the Batman one we've seen from Emerald Knight, as well as kind of new hilarious ones like the weed-smoking hippie lantern. I thought that was quite funny and quite relevant to Grant Morrison as well. I'm very much looking forward to this story and where in the multiverse this mission takes the team, and also how it's all linked up to this grand plan against Controller Mew and the Black Stars. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. This issue